Now look, when people act the way they do, there's a lot of things that contribute to that. And it was funny, before the show today, I was looking up what the penal code talks about when they talk about criminal intent. And it's interesting, here are the 4 definitions in order of how the penal code describes intent: purposely, knowingly, recklessly, and negligently. Very interesting. But what I find so amusing about that is what's not listed there is unknowingly. A lot of people behave a certain way because they don't know any better. They haven't been brought up by parents or bosses or mentors or support systems that have guided them or educated them to realize certain components of etiquette. And we think, it's in that moment where we start to question that person doesn't get it. Think of a time in your life where you've uttered that sentence or something like it. They just don't get it. They're oblivious. Their head's in the clouds. All those kinds of expressions of frustration. And you know what? They may not. And we are making value judgments all the time about what people are supposed to know and not supposed to know. And I emphasize value judgments because there's this mindset of, hey, if I know it, you should know it. Or, hey, this person's 40 or 50 years old. They're old enough to know that. Or then when the young people, when we talk about children, we might say they're not old enough to know that. But purposely, knowingly, recklessly, and negligently is how the penal code and criminal intent is determined, but it goes way deeper.